Here's everything I'm sowing between now and the end of October. I'm not gonna lie, it's basically the end of September, so I am cutting it very fine. A lot of these stay to grow throughout September. Some of these are from whatever time, all the way through to December, November time. So some of these might be a little sticky, but I'm pretty sure we'll still get some growth. So I planted this cabbage. This I'm cutting really fine. This was supposed to be planted in August. So fingers crossed these are fine, but I really would like some cabbage for the next year. Now I've got some spinach down at my allotment already, but they sprouted late because they didn't germinate when they were supposed to, but when it rained, they all popped up. I don't know if they're going to last throughout winter, so I got this. This is the Winter Giant spinach variety. I'm still learning, so a lot of this is inspired by either Chloe Plumstead or Louise's Kitchen Garden. Also planted some coriander. These say that they can be sown from January all the way to December. So I've planted these. These apparently like cold weather, and I use coriander quite a bit. I make my own green seasoning, so I do need this in abundance. I planted these in seed trays, but I'm also going to direct sow them. I've also planted some Vivid Pak Choi. This was recommended by Chloe Plumstead. I love Pak Choi. I do love a good ramen bowl. The same reason Chloe is planting it is the same reason I'm growing. I love a ramen bowl. Planted some in seed trays. It does say it's good for direct sowing, so I will try that when I get to my allotment. I'll be doing that tomorrow and seeing how these go, but I think they're so cool looking. I can't wait to try these. I've also planted this kale. This is the Ethiopian Amara variety. These you sow from March to September. I'm really looking forward to these. I have kale at my allotment already, but I haven't harvested it. And I do really like kale. I think it's delicious and it's really good for you. So I really want to try this variety. I'm sowing this butterhead lettuce. This says you can sow in September. It's supposed to be quite hardy. I love lettuce. I go through lettuce like it's going out of fashion. I put them in sandwiches and salads and everything. So it's a must that I have lettuce. It does say it needs to be under a cloche for overwintering, so I might try that. But if not, at least I'll have some up until it gets too cold. So the rest of what I show you is everything I'm going to directly sow and not sow in trays at home. So I'm going to plant some radish. I have 3 different varieties that I'm going to plant. I only have 2 here because I don't know where the third one is, but these are cherry bell radishes, rudy radishes, and I also have something called black Spanish, which has a black exterior. These are also hardy and they grow very fast. Next are covered crop, land cress, and corn salad. I don't really eat these again, but I am trying my best to keep my soil active whilst also fixing the nitrogen throughout the winter. And I also want to minimize my weeds. Towards the end of October, I will be planting these garlic bulbs. Our allotment is actually going to give us some, but I also have a bunch, like full to the brim in here, and I'll show you when I plant these as well. Then the next plant I'm going to be sowing is scallion. There's the red and white variety. I actually already have a lot of these on my allotment, like a stupid amount, but you can never have too much. 1, I make green seasoning with it. 2, you can put them in salads. 3, they're just banging. And 4, they are really good at helping with pest deterrence for like things that are really susceptible to pests and bugs. I have them around my brassicas. I have them around my lettuce, my strawberries. So they're kind of handy. Oh, and then